Hi football fanatics, my name is Tapelo and welcome back to the football space. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about the game between Real Madrid and Manchester City. Boy, what a game it was. I went to Campus Key last night to watch the game. I was with the boys, I was with Junior. It was for the first time we chilled in a very long time. It's great, man. It was great. We had a few beers. Just chilling, man. It was great vibes, just great vibes on football. Everyone was just happy. Everyone was just enjoying themselves. Yeah, but let's get to the game. Yeah, bro. What can I say about the game, man? The game was amazing. What a game! What a game! What a game it was. Real Madrid came out the blocks firing. They were up for it. They were literally trying to sink Man City from the onset. But then, against the round of play, Man City took the lead. They took the lead, and when they took the lead, I really thought Madrid were gonna demolish them. Like at that point, I was just thinking, these guys are in trouble, man. Man City are in serious trouble because the way they were playing, bro. And let's just get this out the way, bro. When this game goes to the Santiago next week, they don't stand a chance. They are cooked. They are cooked, bro. Because the way they played in their own territory, on their own territory, in their own stadium, showed me that these guys are not going to win the Champions League this season. First things first, their midfield, the Man City midfield was terrible. Wow. They were too open on the ball. No, it's Man City. They will dictate the tempo. They will do good things on the ball because, they're ball players and they're very technical, very gifted players. But off the ball, they were in trouble, bro. They were in serious trouble. Because once the Real Madrid players got the ball and started running at them, it was curtains. It was curtains, bro. Because that midfield has zero legs. The Man City midfield has zero legs. Kevin De Bruyne had a few good moments, but bro, it's probably time to go to Saudi, man. No, me personally, I would not criticize Kevin De Bruyne for going to Saudi because, for what he's done in his career, like he's done everything he needs to do, bro. Like he's achieved it all, man. Just leave the stage while you're still at a high. A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. And like Jamie Carragher says, leave the football before the football leaves you. Because that's been my problem with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, I think he stayed a season too long at Man City. Like it's getting to that point now where you see it and it's like it's so visible that you cannot unsee it. And for someone of his caliber, a legend, I don't want him to go out like Casemiro, bro. Like Casemiro is not going out in the right way, man. I want him to go out on a high and just be like, you know what? I had a great career, won so many trophies at this great club, Man City, great club. I don't know, yeah, whatever. So I won so many trophies at this club, great club. So yeah, man. Like I just basically achieved a lot. So I can now leave the stage knowing that I've done what I needed to do. Give the mantle to the younger kids. Because, bro, Kevin De Bruyne, man, like, he's a shadow of himself, bro. He's not the player he used to be. Obviously, he's a top player. He's going to have some good moments in the game. But at that level, good moments aren't enough. You need to be consistent throughout 90 minutes. And I don't know why he even stayed on the field until, like, the 85th or I think it was the 83rd minute. Why did he stay on the pitch that long? Bernardo Silva, oh my days. What happened to that guy, bro? With Kevin De Bruyne, I get it, man. He's old, age, injuries, his body is breaking down on him. But Bernardo? What's happening to Bernardo, bro? Why is he not performing anymore? But there are two players that I need to give special credit to in the Man City team. And that's Josko Gvardiol and Erling Haaland. Wow. Josko, man. Josko. Are you sure that guy's a defender though? Are we sure? Let me just ask that question. Are we sure that guy is a defender? How sure are we that that guy's a defender? Because What a footballer. I'm very happy with what I saw from Josko. Josko was one of the only players who I could say, lifted that team. And, he raised his hand and said, you know what, I'm going to take this game by the scruff of the neck. And I was really, really impressed by how he played. He was just so good in the half space, so good out wide, on the outside, his underlaps, his overlaps. Like his just overall play was just brilliant, man. Like it was everything you would want to see from a footballer and more. Defensively, and that's the one thing I like about him. Even though he's so attacking and he bombs forward and he does all these crazy things up front, he doesn't neglect his defensive responsibility. And man, the amount of ground he can cover, bro, a guy of his size moving the way he does. I think Josko's like, what, 6'4", 6'3"? Bro, he moves like he's 5'7", bro. Like the way he shifts, the way he moves his body, like it's so good to watch, man. But yeah, overall, Man City were just not good, But going to Real Madrid, they didn't cover themselves in glory either, Madrid, I think the only saving grace for Madrid this season is the quality of their attack. I mean, bro, if you have Rodrigo, Bellingham, Mbappé, and Vini in your attack, you're obviously going to score goals. But now it's getting to a point now, like, if they want to win, they have to outscore teams. And that is not sustainable, bro. I get the fact that, okay, yeah, they have injuries. Like, they have been demolished by injuries in their defense. Their defense is just lackluster, it's weak. But it's mainly because of the injuries. But if you really think about it, even when they didn't have the injuries, their defense looked very vulnerable, Because, first things first, if you have players like Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vini, those guys will not track back. So your midfield has to be insanely athletic, Insanely athletic. Do Madrid have athletic players in the midfield? Yes. Has Carlo Ancelotti found the right balance of who to play and who not to play? No. Even now, I still feel like Vini and Mbappe get in each other's way. Even though now they're playing much better with each other, I think there's more of a sacrifice from one of each. If one is on the left, the other one goes centrally. Like there's more of a fluidity to how they play. But there's still that raging problem of them getting in each other's way. They both want to play left wing. And that's going to be a problem for them long term if they don't fix that, But I can see it's getting better, But yeah, Madrid were very good on the transition, as they usually are. They are a transitional team. On the transition, they were very good. They were tearing Man City apart, bro. And that ball in behind, they were just spamming that ball. And I don't blame them for doing it because Man City were there for the taking, because Man City was simply there for the taking. One player I need to give a special shout out to in that midfield of Real Madrid is Dani Ceballos. Talk about a player who waited for his opportunity. Talk about a player who's been so patient, been on the bench, been just, grinding silently, just working hard to get in that team. And now that he's in that team, he's becoming a bit of a not crucial, but an important figure, I would say. He's becoming a bit of an important figure, and that is very good for Real Madrid because even if they do go on and sign like a world-class DM or world-class central midfielder, he's there as cover. He's there as a player who can give them options. And in a team like that, you need options and you need players who are willing to be squad players. Because let's face it, if you sign a star player, he's not going to want to be a squad player. You need to have players like Ceballos like your Vasquez, like your Nachos, who are willing to be like, you know what, I will take the backseat a bit and let the stars shine. If the coach picks me, he picks me. If the coach doesn't, he doesn't. I'm still at Madrid. I'm still at one of the biggest clubs in the world. I'm still going to win trophies. I'm still going to get all the glory. Even though I won't get as much glory as the Vinis and the Bellinghams and these guys, but I will get the glory as well. Yeah, man, he was so good in that game. Controlled the midfield. Like, he was running the midfield. He was running the show. Don't get me wrong. Madrid are not great. They really weren't great at all. Like, both teams were not great. Madrid just had more of the attacking impetus, and the quality that they have up front is just crazy. So they will always find a way in terms of like their offense. But I do believe that Madrid need to sign centre backs. They need centre backs and 2 fullbacks. They need a whole new back four, in my opinion. You know, yes, Militao will come back, very good player. Rudiger will come back, very good player. Alaba will come back, good player, but you know he's a bit iffy now with like his age and his injuries. Yeah, it's not looking good for him. But they need to sign at least one centre back, at least one. At the very least, they need to sign one centre back, and they have to sign 2 fullbacks, left and right, because Carvajal is he's not young, so he's not a spring chicken anymore. And then Mendy, I think the less said about Mendy, Ferland Mendy, the better. The less said about him, the better. That guy is just, man, no. Besides his strength, besides his, his physical presence, I don't see what he offers to that team on the ball. And a club like Real Madrid need players who can give them something on the ball. You know, I don't think he's a good progressor. I don't think he's a good carrier of the ball. I don't think he's a good combination player. He just doesn't give them as much as someone. I know Marcelo is like, top tier, but someone like Alphonso Davies could have given them much more than what he's giving them, But yeah, I think that's for Madrid to figure out. But yeah, man, I think the game was quite balanced in the sense that both teams had extreme weaknesses, but Madrid exploited the weaknesses more. And another talking point I want to get to is Pep Guardiola. Those subs, man. What are those subs? Rico Lewis against Vinicius Jr. You're basically signing a warrant to lose the game at that point. You basically want to lose the game at that point. Rico Lewis against Vini Jr. Come on, bro. Come on. Kovacic. No. You're telling me that Kovacic and Rico Lewis were your bankers? Those were your bankers. Thing is, from a tactical perspective, if I'm playing devil's advocate, I kind of see what he was trying to do in the sense that he was trying to control the ball more. But bro, Real Madrid will have the ball. And when they have the ball, they're going to hurt you because you put in Rico Lewis, who defensively is not that strong. And Phil Foden is not going to always track back to double up on Vini to help him because he can't always do it because he has to do things at the other end of the field as well. So you're just costing the team at that point. Pep Guardiola gave that game to Real Madrid. Because Madrid were not superb. Like, they were not great in that game. Pep gave them that game. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on the game. Get in the chats, get in the comments. Subscribe, like, share. Get involved, guys, please. Let's get this video to at least, 50 likes. I think we can definitely do it with the community we have, guys. I think we can definitely get this video to 50 likes. 50 likes is the target. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comments. And from me, Tapelongalo, until next time, cheers.